up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality or whatever, period. I'm your host, Pharaoh, and bitch, I'm back. You thought you got rid of me? TJ? Anissa? Nani? Whoever the fuck? You thought you got rid of me? You didn't. I'm still here, ho. Good luck. And I'm talking episode 9 and episode 10 of the challenge, Threats and New Threats. Vets and New Threats. So let's get into it, bitch. Okay, starting off with episode 9, which honestly, this was the best time for me to miss an episode because episode 9, y'all know what the tea was, baby. It all got scrapped. So episode 9, episode 10 together as a culmination, it really was a vibe. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it was a vibe. I'm still fucking with the season. I still fuck with the season. Once again, we'll see how the end game goes because the main problem I've always had is how long it is. In my opinion, we should be at the final with the amount of time we've had with these people, or at least in a few episodes, and we're not barely halfway there. That's always been my problem, but we're here. I'm still enjoying the episode. So, bitch, let's get into it. Now, I will say I'm not going to have as many clips as usual because, baby, we got shit going on. It's too much shit happening. I wasn't able to get them all. Okay. But I did a little I got the main ones for y'all. So don't worry. All right. Now, first of all, episode 9, we started off. And of course, TJ let them know that they are about to pick their permanent with an asterisk. They love to change the rules, bitch. Permanent partners for the rest of the season. So everyone is trying to figure out who they want to pick. They're speculating who they want to pick. A lot of people want to pick Turbo, of course, because Turbo is my man and he deserves it. Will and Nani want to be partners, but they kind of don't because there's like that relationship and they don't want to be a target and da 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 da. All of that, right? So after all the speculation, we get a scene. And Anissa is not seen on the screen. It's very cinematic. But we hear her talking and she says, yeah, Jake, I would give you the money if I win. And Ashley says, how would you get the money? How would you win? I want the money if you win. And Anissa's like, well, yeah, if I win. And Ashley's like, you're not going to win. And she was like, well, what makes you think I'm not going to win? Athletics. Now, let's play the clip because it escalates. They get a little heated, but I fear, and look, y'all know I got my preferences. Let me just play the clip, actually. Hold on.
Matters. Telling bitches you can win is delusional. Well, listen, if you don't support yourself, then who's with you, bitch? Bitch, don't play with me. I am not I'll play with you all day, honey. No, you won't.
Oh my God. Can y'all hear it?
I don't care how
damn.
Bitch. You are still trash. Yeah. Wow.
Hold on. Because that's crazy if y'all can't. Let me play one more time, just make y'all hear it. Oh, y'all can hear it. Okay. Sorry. No, Ashley was getting her ass. I'm so sorry. Ashley was getting her ass. I'm Team Ashley. I'm always going to be Team Ashley. I don't fuck with Anissa. And honestly, I think, like Ashley said when she was laughing, like Anissa took it a little offensively, and Ashley was being offensive. Let me not try to be biased. My biased response is fuck Anissa. Ashley ate that bitch up. Not trying to be biased. I see why Anissa would be mad because, girl, what are you trying to say? But from Ashley's perspective, Ashley was like, I'm saying the same thing about myself. Neither of us can win because we're 90 years old and we're playing against people who aren't 90 years old. It's very unlikely. And what I love about this season is we're finally pulling back that damn curtain. There's always been this layer of let's pretend these old geezers are actually relevant to the show and they can do anything. When it's been apparent for 10 years, a whole decade, that Nani is never winning. Anissa is never winning. Baby, like these people, Leroy is never winning. Their time is up and they can't win. And we've had this weird delusional, maybe this is her season, this is their, it's never their season because they suck. And now they're old. So now they suck and they're old. And it's like, Ashley is being real. Ashley's the first bitch to reach that age and realize, okay, my time's up. I won my 2 seasons. Those were my peak. And bitch, it's time for me to wrap it up because it's going to be very difficult for me to win this game. And Anissa is in great shape. And in Anissa's defense, she's in the best shape she's ever been in since I've seen her on the challenge. She looks amazing. Clearly, she is more better athletically because she has points on the board and et cetera, et cetera. However, at the end of the day, and they said, who are you beating in the final? Jeremy? Olivia? Like, it's not likely. So for you to be walking around telling everybody, oh, you'll give them the money. It's like, girl, I guess it's a cute, funny thing, but Ashley's right. what money are you going to give? And I thought Ashley was being a little comical, even though she was being rude at first. And Anissa just didn't have it. So I'll let her have it. She didn't have it. But they started arguing and I loved it. I'm just like America. America is hilarious, bro. But I'm just like America. Like, yes, girls, get it. Y'all better argue. Okay. So that was hilarious. I'm Team Ashley. Sorry. Turbo goes to Cedric and he's like, me, you, and Yermi, we the baddest bitches in the house. So we need to stick together because we bad bitches. That's my motherfucking favorite alliance. Turbo, Cedric, and Yermi, that's a train waiting to enter the station, bitch. And I'm the station. Change my name to station, and the T in Turbo is for train, and the C in Cedric is for train, choo choo, and the Y in Yermi is for yeah. And they all finna fuck me. Ah! But anyways, we move on to the mini final. We get to the mini final, which eventually doesn't matter, but the mini final was a bunch of checkpoints that they had to complete. And one of those checkpoints was eating. You had to eat 2 onions, I believe, a big ass thing of garlic, and you had to eat a hot red chili pepper. So everybody was attempting to do this challenge. A lot of people were struggling. And then all of a sudden, a lot of people were leaving. And then there was a group of people who were still there. It was Leo. It was John A. It was Tay. It was America. And they were like, bitch, where did everybody go? It was Will. Oh, no, Will actually got done. That's the thing. But a lot of people were still there. And they were like, bitch, how did bitches get out of here so fast? Come to find out, there's food in the bushes. There's chili peppers on the dirt. There's buried onions. The bitches was cheating. And this is my thing. You bitches have always been cheating, because the reaction when they got called out for cheating was insane. But we'll get there. Let me show you what TJ said, because TJ was mad at the girls. Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, the one thing that I hate more than quitters, cheaters.
Is what?
And there was a lot of cheating going on. There's massive amounts of evidence.
They caught them. Girl, they caught them. But no, so that occurred, and TJ says, look, because y'all cheated, we're just going to scrap the mini final. You just ran that shit for no reason, which in my opinion is silly and unfair. I genuinely feel like the people who actually completed it should be rewarded. However, this is the issue. I don't think they know everyone who cheated, because I don't think they were doing their job as production. My theory is they were not having enough cameras on them people, and then the people knew there wasn't enough cameras, so a lot of people were cheating who they did not catch. So it was impossible for them to run the tapes and go over it and figure out exactly who cheated and exactly who didn't, because they probably didn't have the footages because they weren't doing their motherfucking job. Or option 2, they're too lazy to go back and figure out who was cheating and who wasn't. Because I genuinely do think, like Will was saying, it's unfair that he was about to get his points to be above other people to where he could choose his partner, and those just get taken away when he wasn't cheating. I think that's silly. I think it's lazy. I think they didn't want to do their job, or they didn't do their job already, and that was the motherfucking problem. But my thing is, this is what pisses me off. After the challenge, later on at night, they're all eating at dinner and they're talking about their points and their favorite parts. And is Will a pussy? Is Will always whining and crying? Is Will annoying? Is he a loser? Is he lame? Is he a fucking butthurt? Is he always killing the mood? Yes, and yes. But in this moment, when Will is like, well, I don't want to talk about a favorite moment because you bitches is cheating and all and doing all of this anyway. So it's like, fuck y'all in the moment. He didn't even say it as aggressively as I'm saying it right now. He said it in like a more reasonable way. He was like, I mean, the truth of the fact is that y'all was cheating and I don't necessarily understand that. And then they were all trying to jump down his throat, talking about some, well, that's the challenge. I mean, you just don't know the show you're on. You're a newbie. Just be a newbie and da-da-da-da. And my immediate thought is, if this is the challenge, this is what y'all do all the time. Y'all have all this hubris, all these chips on your shoulders. Y'all slinging y'all dick around like it's the hugest thing in the world. All of y'all have all of this ego when you talk about this show that's so much better than Big Brother, and it's better than Survivor, and it's better than all of these. And you're basically telling me that y'all always cheat. And that's how the challenge works, is that you cheat. That's what the fuck y'all are basically telling me. That you bitches go into them challenges, you ask for the answers, which we've seen happen before. People have given y'all the results, which we've seen happen before. Y'all have manipulated the system, which we've seen happen before. Y'all have thrown the food in the motherfucking garbage, which we've seen happen before. Okay? Tori has lied and said she was vegan and then all of a sudden wasn't vegan, which we've seen happen before. Y'all cheat all the time, and this is how the challenge works. And now you're checking Will for not liking y'all cheating. Like, bitch, get the fuck out my face. This is how it works. Oh, you just don't know. Don't fucking tell Will he doesn't know the fucking facts of the matter. The facts of the matter is you shouldn't be cheating and you're cheating. Y'all are cheaters. Y'all aren't challengers. Y'all aren't good at what you do, which is why you've never fucking won. That's the thing. Nani was the main one talking. Baby, you've never won and you've been cheating? You think that's an eat? That's not an eat. Anissa, you've been cheating this whole time and still a loser. Leroy, you've been cheating this whole time, still a loser. Anyone who hasn't won and you've been cheating, get the fuck out my face. And you know what's crazy? A bunch of the bitches who did cheat are losers. Theo, Olivia. The fuck? Like, y'all lose. Y'all lose and y'all lose and y'all lose. And I actually think some of these people could just be great challengers, but some of y'all bitches cheated. And that's weird. And that's weird that y'all are coming for people who were mad about it. Obviously, they're going to be mad about it. Let them be mad. Y'all are cheaters, and now they don't have their points because you cheated. Y'all are weird as fuck for that. That was so weird for them to try to call out Will for that. But anyways, by the end of the night, we get the new permanent pairs. And what kills me is that they're not permanent. Like, I don't even want to really talk about them because they're not permanent. But the pairs that we have that I give a fuck about are Michaela and Cedric. I hope they eat that up. I don't know why Jeremy and Aviv. I don't know why Jeremy chose Aviv. I know Aviv is a capable player, but in my opinion, I just wouldn't have chose Aviv personally. I probably would have chose like Olivia or something like that. Olivia chose Will. Sydney and Turbo are together. Low-key, Sydney and Turbo could low-key do some damage because I know my man Turbo is going to do good. And then there's Sydney. Every other player is losing. I think the only competitive pairs are Michaela, Cedric, Jeremy, Aviv, Olivia, Will, Sydney, and Turbo, which were the first 4 pairs created. The only other ones that maybe has a chance is, in my opinion, Leo and Ashley, because Leo has done so well and Ashley has won a final before, 2 finals before, and that's it. Every other team sucks. Like, the top 4 teams are the 4 teams I read. Okay. So that's how we end off episode 9, and we head into episode 10. Episode 10 kind of reiterates that there's the Closet Alliance of the UK people that's very small. It's like Olivia, Adrian, Tay, Theo, and basically that's it. And Anissa. And then there's everyone else, which is literally every other person in the house. And that's kind of like the breakdown of the house. So, bitches, good luck. We get to the daily. The daily was trivia. They had to like walk on these motherfucking treadmills. What are they called now? Treadmills. Stair steppers. Which, girl, I hate to say it, they was cheating again. Once again, it goes back to this is what you guys always do. You always say fuck the rules because CT has been playing the challenge for his entire life since he was 20 years old till 50 years later at his current age of 70. And his ass is still up there. And TJ very clearly said the rules are you cannot hold yourself up. And he was like, struggling to not hold himself up. If you can't do it, you have to fall off. Like, he was literally struggling to follow the rules because of how comfortable he was to seemingly cheat. And it honestly lasted for way too long. It was way too many touch, oh, move your hands. Fuck all of that. As soon as you touch the treadmill, you're out. The fuck? I don't know why it was so hard. Like, you suck. You're a loser. You can't walk on a stair climber. Okay, lose. You lost. I can't. My feet are too big. Your feet not fucking too big because Gabe's feet are big and his ass was able to walk on that hoe without touching it. You're big. That was the problem. Nothing wrong with being big, by the way. But, like, don't cheat. If my big ass was on that stair climber and I was on that hoe, I would have had to fall because I can't do it. Fuck. That shit pissed me the fuck off. But anyways, they were doing the trivia. Michaela was tearing that shit up. Jeremy did have like a moment where he could have kept going, but he felt like he was just going to give it to Michaela because, of course, they're all in an alliance. They're all going against the same group of people. He clearly trusted her with that. So by the end of it, Michaela and Cedric were the winners and CT and Tay were the losers. So CT and Tay are automatically going in or whatever. So moving forward, we get back to the crib. And, of course, the big group talks about what they're going to do. Michaela, D, Jeremy, all of them. And D was like, I mean, no one really likes Gabe and John A, so we can go that route. And Michaela was like, well, no, baby, I want to make a move. So I think that's the easy thing to do in the future if we're in trouble. But right now, we need to be taking a swing, and a good swing will be Theo. Theo needs to go. So their thoughts is they can put in Theo and Adrian because they're kind of the only other closet alliance team of both UK people. So they're like, we should just put in Theo and Adrian, have them go against CT and Tay, and we'll take out one person from the opposite alliance. So, hey, that's what their plan is. CT and Tay's plan is to try to go against Leroy and America. Both of them are fake as fuck for that because Tay is close with America and CT is close with Leroy, but basically they didn't give a fuck. Mind you, this plan didn't even work. No one voted either of that team at all. And they were going to get stay friends, and it's like, for what? Like, y'all didn't even really get going. So here go Anissa, y'all. And this is my fucking problem with Anissa. Anissa is a hypocrite, and she doesn't stand on anything. So for her to live her entire challenge life, not standing on anything, always trying to be a neutral party, always trying to be friends with everybody in the house, always being open to just being comfortable with everyone, not one to ruffle any feathers. For her to have an issue with Nani being in between two friends as they're arguing and her taking a step back from that and not inserting herself. Her having a problem with that is insane. The amount of times that Nani has been attacked and targeted and argued with so many people who Anissa isn't even friends with, and Anissa has not stepped in to defend Nani ever. There is not one time I recall Anissa stepping in to defend Nani. For her to expect Nani to do the same for her is fucking crazy. And of course, from Anissa's perspective, that's not what she thinks. She thinks she just doesn't understand why Nani is shutting her out and you're acting different and da 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 da. The truth of the matter is Anissa, you're working with all of her ops. Nani doesn't fuck with Olivia. She doesn't fuck with the UK people. You're literally in an alliance with them. Y'all are on opposing sides. I don't know why you chose to work with Olivia when they don't even have the numbers, but you did. You very much so prioritize what Olivia wants and what Olivia needs in multiple of the votes. So you're not working with Nani in this season. And on top of that, Nani isn't being against you. She's just staying out of it. So of course there's going to be animosity. Nani and Ashley are working with a whole different group than you are. And you just argue with Ashley. It's like Nani has to talk to Ashley because Ashley and her are in the same alliance and you're not in the alliance with us. You don't fuck with us. So it's like, I don't understand why you're confused. Like, Anissa has problems with wanting everyone to like her and everyone to be on her side. You can't have all angles on your side, mamas. You really just can't. You really just can't. If you're going to stake your claim with Olivia and them, then you need to just be cool with Olivia and them. Let Nani be cool with Ashley. Nani can be cool with Ashley. That's okay. The fuck? But let's see the argument. Because the girls was getting rowdy, honey. It was getting a little heated.
Got here with me.
Not my problem.
Like you gave a
Because I did give a and I do give a and I told
That's
her the
all.
next morning
That's all.
that I know what's right and what's wrong.
Whoa.
So
I'm
don't,
not being
don't
hostile.
Don't get me involved
I'm
in
not
that
being
doesn't have anything to do with me.
No, because she's gonna say that would piss me off. We're friends. I care about my friend. I am staying out of the business between two of my friends, and you're gonna say that I don't give a fuck. I don't like that at all. And I understand why Nani started getting heated because it's like, bitch, you're trying to say I don't care about you. You're trying to put all of this shit on me. Baby, you're the one who has beef with Ashley. What the fuck do that have to do with me? You know me and Ashley are cool. I don't know why you would have expected anything from that. You've never defended me before in the past. I don't understand your motherfucking problem. Like, you're weird. And then when Nani started getting bucked, I'm not doing that. Girl, you're antagonizing her. She's minding her business and you're trying to catch her on every corner and accuse her of not being a good friend of you and saying that she doesn't give a fuck about you. Bitch, fuck you. Now I don't give a fuck about you. The fuck? I am definitely team Nani. I'm definitely team Ashley, and it's fucking Issa. How it's always been fucking Issa. That fake ass fraudulent bitch. She's just so fake. She's truly just so fake. I hate how fake she is. It's like, I'm just watching. Imagine living with the hoe. You're fake as fuck. Fuck you. We move. So after that, we get to the vote. Vote kind of goes the way that the majority of the house wants to go. Majority of the house are voting Theo and Adrian, of course. Derek punk ass is in a partnership with D, and even though he's not in the majority alliance, his punk ass doesn't want to stand on business and not vote against his group, and he still votes against his group. Derek is such a punk. I fucking don't like him, and why is he here? You're a loser. God damn it. How is D the newbie running the vote with you, the veteran? You have no social relationships. What do you just get up there and don't talk to anybody? Like, what do you do out there? Is this just a vacation for you? Like, never call Derek back again. He's a waste of fucking space. Fuck him. The fuck? Anyways, Turbo and Sydney throw a vote because Turbo's standing on business and isn't going to vote his friend, as he the fuck should. Olivia and Will and Theo and Adrian, they vote D and Derek. I thought that was so stupid of them because if anything, all of their group should have went on whichever other group was going to get votes. And I felt like that was Gabe and Janae. Gabe and Janae clearly got other votes from other teams. They were the other they were the other group of people that no one really liked. Like, they were the other option. I don't know why they tried to be slick and throw votes on D. Like, just stick to a chance. Like, y'all could have had a chance if y'all rallied votes. And then once again, I hate that the challenge isn't strategic because it's like y'all aren't even trying to rally votes. Like, it didn't seem like much was happening. Like, they have a conversation within their group, say who their group with none of the numbers are going to vote and move forward. Bitch, you don't have the numbers. Try to flip other people to vote other people. Like, did you even try? But they suck. Like, I hate that about them. And then here go Leo. Ashley wants to vote Theo and Adrian because she's against that group, and Leo is friends with Adrian. Why Leo did not use that throat that he's been using all season to give all these speeches and all of these long soliloquies, I don't know. I found this weak as fuck, and I'm glad Adrian checked his ass because you had no reason to not just burn your vote. You could have voted Gabe and Janae, bitch. There's so many teams of people who you don't fucking know, you're not cool with, and you're not friends with. Why the fuck you would allow her to say our name makes no sense. I don't give a fuck if we were all going in. You should not be saying my name if we're cool. You did not have to. That was extremely weak, and he had no point of doing that. All that showed me is that he don't really give a fuck about Adrian. That's why Adrian checked his ass, and I'm glad she checked his ass. The fuck. So going into the arena is Theo and Adrian versus CT and Tay. It's called Busting Balls. I loved this challenge because it was fun to watch. It was competitive, but it was also it was equitable. It wasn't like heavily based on physicals. So I really enjoyed it. You had to like have one person blindfolded and aiming this ball gun, and then the other person has to tell you where to aim it so that way you can shoot the balls and drop the targets. Whoever hits all the targets down with the least balls, or whoever hits the most targets in the fastest amount of time after using up all their balls wins. And very quickly you could tell that CT's game was off. CT has been off all season. Like, he's out of shape, unfortunately. He's kind of has this anxiety about him now, and he's clearly getting older, but also even like strategically, it's like he's not doing as good because this took no physicality. He should have been able to, with all of his experience, communicate better to Tay to where they can actually shoot these targets. I don't understand why it was so hard for him after being on the challenge for so long. It's like, you should be better at this, which is why a part of me is like, Johnny Bananas, you got to give him his 10s because when he comes up here, he's still good. He's clearly older and not as effective as he was, but he's still great at the challenge. So it's like, where does this go with other people like CT? Like, you should still be able to do good. And honestly, and to not shade him, in the mini final, he did great. He's clearly still good and he has capabilities, but it's situations like this where I'm like, bitch, where are you at? So Theo does a great job at talking Adrian through it, which makes me think, Olivia, how is that bad? You know, because he was talking her through it in her ear with that accent. You know, I fuck with it. But anyways, he talked Adrian through it. Adrian and Theo end up winning by one. I will say it was only by one ball, so it was a close call. But Adrian and Theo win, and CT and Tay are now out of the game. And honestly, good, because they weren't real competition, in my opinion. I felt like they were just going to flop and lose. So, hey, it was their time. Their time was up. And yeah, now we're headed into episode 11, and we actually have solidified partners, except, TJ revealed at the judgment that the rule is if you would like to change partners and steal someone else's partner, you can do that. What is it called? What did he call it? You can stake a claim. And if you stake a claim for someone's partner, you have to go in a head-to-head battle against that person. If you win that battle, then you take their partner and we continue with the judgment vote. And if you lose the battle, then the partners stay the same and you and your current partner automatically go into the arena versus the last place loser. So it's extremely risky, but also this could be a very beneficial thing if you are in a partnership with someone who's never going to win a final. Like, let's say your partner's Anissa. You definitely should change. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I think some people should do it. I think some people should never really risk that. Like Michaela and Cedric, Turbo, Sydney, like, don't risk that. But someone like Gabe and Janae, like Gabe really, really wants to do it. It's like, I get it. Or Jake and Anissa. Honestly, Jake and Anissa both suck. So both of them need to be staking a claim. You know, shit like that. So yeah. Very interesting. We'll see when it happens. I'm pretty sure it'll happen. We'll see when it happens, how it goes. All right. Let me rank these girls. At the bottom, MAGA Asylum is never changing. Chop is Derek, of course. CT, of course, he flopped. Will, honestly, Will is going up for calling them fucking bitches out for cheating. I'm gonna move Will up to Child for that. Shout out to him for that. Kai Asylum, I have Janae. She's staying there, girl. What the fuck? You're not doing shit. Jake, don't know who that is. Tay just went home and still don't know. That's the thing. She went all the way home and had 0 diagrams. You're a loser. She probably had a diagram, but she's nothing for me. Gabe, to me, Gabe is at this point a chop. Like, I know who he is. I just don't like him. I'll bring him down to chop just because I want to. Aviv, Kai Asylum. Justin, Kai Asylum. Leroy, Kai Asylum. Adrian. I actually like Adrian. I'm gonna put Adrian in mid this episode. I'm putting her in camp because she won the arena. She called out Leo for being a pussy punk bitch. And honestly, I like her energy. I fuck with her. I fuck with her vibes. I enjoy Adrian. Shout out to her. Anissa, chop for losing both arguments. You lost the argument with Ashley. You lost the argument with Nani. You was in the wrong with the one with Nani. Like, you're not winning any of the dailies. You chose Jake to be your partner when, was anyone available? There was literally people available. She chose Jake, and people available were Justin, who literally has won a daily and won an elimination. Gabe, who has won an elimination. Like, and you chose Jake. Another dumb, like, she's stupid. She's not good at the game. That's what's like, it's hard to root for her. You're dumb. I can't do a dumb bitch. Anyways, Cedric, I had Cedric in Child because he was nowhere to be found. He actually won the daily this time, so I'm moving him back up to camp. That's my man. D was in mid. She's so powerful. You can tell how powerful she is in the game, but the challenge doesn't edit their show that way. They don't edit their show strategically. It is very clear that D is extremely safe. She's extremely insulated. She's extremely controlled. She has so much control of the game, but they don't edit it. They don't edit the show that way, so it doesn't matter. I can tell D's doing good, but I feel like if you're just a challenge fan and you're not a fan of the CBS shows, you're probably just like, D's not doing shit. But it's like, D is playing this game like it's Survivor, and that's why she's still in the game, even though she kind of sucks at all the challenges. So yes, Nani, I have Nani in camp. I'm not moving Nani. I might move Nani to mother. Like, I fuck with Nani, y'all. I'm sorry. She's literally my girl. You know, she can't be mother yet. She has to win something, but I'm gonna keep her in camp. Like, that's my sister. I'm sorry. America is mother. She's never moving. Ashley is mother. Ashley is mother down for reading Anissa. Leo is going down. Leo's going down to mid because that was weak as fuck what you. Actually, he's going to Child because that was weak as fuck what you did. That was weak as fuck. Why are you saying Adrian's name? You didn't have to. Michaela's saying in mother. She's literally mother. Turbo saying in mother. He's a little mother. Yermi saying mother. I'm gonna move Ashley to head mother for doing what he's doing. I want to move y'all. Nani's going to mother as well. Honestly, Nani's going to be head mother this time. I have to give tens where tens are due. She ate this shit up. Nani's head mother, then Ashley. Yermi and Turbo are down there. Michaela's up there. Michaela moving above Yermi and Ashley. They ain't doing shit. I mean, Yermi is Hera. Yes! Yes! This is it, y'all. All right. Finally, we're going to start getting these bitches out of here because there's 2 people going home every time. Thank God. Make sure y'all get into the other shit. Make sure if you want to apply to be a part of the kingdom, we're literally doing our interviews today for people. So send in your application. The link is in the description. You can get up here and shoot the shit about the challenge with us or with yourself or with another friend, whoever y'all, whatever you want to do. You better put your application in though. Okay. Get into the other shit because of course, every Monday and Wednesday, we're doing our Survivor shit. Survivor Nicaragua on Monday, Survivor 49 on Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays starting next week will be our Big Brother Rewind, and The Amazing Race is every Thursday. And of course, on the weekends, we have Love is Blind. So get into all of the good shit. And thank you guys for keeping it real with the kingdom, honey. I'm out. Bye.